Hey everybody, Karen from Spirit Guides. How you doing today? So this is part 2 of myths, and I'm really super excited to see what the answers to a lot of these. We're even going to talk about Hogsworth. That's amazing. So, Legend of Merlin, the story of the moon landing, really interesting. Did it really happen? We'll find out. I did this time read through the questions. This was probably one of my harder ones. So I had to read through the questions to see if I needed to, look up some words to pronounce. So we'll see how I do. Okay, so if you have not seen part 1 after this video, you can watch this one without having watched part 1. It's no problem at all in terms of like content. Afterwards, when the video is over, part 1 will pop up right here for you. And if you're new to the channel, I'll have a start here playlist right there. Okay? All right, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, the community, the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Hey, you guys. How's it going today? I've already talked to my team today, so, but you guys, should we tap into the lead team collective again as we did with part 1 to answer these questions? Okay, awesome. Okay, so some hair on the end of that, probably Lucy hair. Okay, I want to make sure that, are there any questions in front of me that are not in our best interest to talk about? No? Okay, awesome. Okay, well, let's just jump in and see. We won't have to say Sasquatch again, though. That was in part 1. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to definitely watch that. Okay, so question number 1. Was the legend of King Arthur based on a real person? The legend of King Arthur. Oh, yes. Is that person Arthur Mac Aden? Okay, I didn't see that word, that last name. Oh, it is. Yeah. So Aedan. Arthur Mac, I think it's Aden. Yes. Okay. Is Camelot a myth? No, it is not. Was the legend of Merlin real? Wow. Yes. Was Helen of Troy a real person? Yes. You guys are amazing. Like, I don't even know any of this stuff. We got a very smart community here with lots of different ideas for, lots of different myths. I guess I don't really know a lot of myths now that I'm thinking about it. Were most of the indigenous people who greeted Columbus and first colonists friendly to them? Yes. Wide swing, too. Was the story of our moon landing a myth? No. So did man really step on the moon in 1969? Yes. All right. We can finally put it to rest. I guess there are some yes and no, right or wrong. No, not right, or absolutes. That would be one of them, I guess. I don't know. That made me think of something. I was looking into Gene Hackman the other day, just because they were showing kind of like the inside of his house. And I thought, oh, my husband was like, well, what movies was he in? And so I looked him up just to see what movies he was in. And the Poseidon Adventure. Do you guys remember that? Was the Poseidon Adventure written or produced based on a real story? No. Do you guys remember watching that? It kind of freaked me out when I was a kid. I feel like I want to watch it again, though. So it's on my list. I used to watch it all the time. It would come up like once a year or something. It was kind of a big deal. Okay, did the Trojan horse myth really happen? Wow. Yes. So I guess it's not a myth. Were there really giants 9 to 12 feet tall on Earth? Yes. Let me clarify. Do these giants exist? Yes. Do they exist in another realm? Yes. So when we say, did they ever live on Earth? No. Okay. And so just like Sasquatch, Sasquatch. So just like Bigfoot, I'll just say Bigfoot, but Sasquatch is a really funny word. So just like Sasquatch, did it has a giant, I mean, so if we see a giant, if anyone's ever seen one on Earth, that was by mistake? Yes. Okay. Has anyone on Earth ever seen a giant? 9 to 12. I actually did see a giant, to be honest. Although I don't know if I don't know how tall he was. And that's not a very nice name for someone who's actually human, but let me look that up. Okay, so it's actually called giantism, actually. So the world's tallest man, I'm kind of sad to find out that he's passed. I actually saw him. His name is Igor von Kavinsky. He was from Ukraine, but he had moved because of his giantism. He had a disease. He had moved to Rochester, Minnesota. And it was, I don't know, it was like 10 years ago or something. I literally saw him just shopping at the TJ Maxx or something like that. I think it was TJ Maxx. Yeah, I mean, it was incredible, actually. I mean, I try not to, like, I just saw him and I was like, whoa, like, I didn't even know who he was at the time. But, and, I tried not to make a big deal about it, but, yeah, so kind of interesting. But it's sad to see he died in 2021. He was 38. I wonder if he died of COVID. But he was considered so he was 7'8", was the tallest man in the US at that time, 7'8", or 7'8". So not quite as tall as giant, 9 to 12 feet. What else was interesting about him? Let's see. Yeah, so he came to the Mayo Clinic in 1989 as a child seeking treatment. A tumor pressing against his pituitary gland caused it to secrete abnormal levels of growth hormone. He grew to become the tallest man in the U.S. at 7 feet, 8.33 inches, and ended up staying in Rochester. It's kind of interesting. I went to school at Winona State, so we were always, and then my husband grew up near there too. So, oh, what I wanted to tell you is what I'm looking at. I don't have any way to show you. He is wearing a t-shirt. This is real. Actually, let me take a picture real quick. It's really cute. Okay, so here's the picture of him in his t-shirt. Let's see if we can zoom in so you can see. Can you see what it says? Isn't that cool? World's biggest Obama supporter. How cute is that? Oh, that's too bad that he passed away, but it was his time. It was his time. Okay, so, okay. All right, so let's see, where were we? All right. I think we're getting close to a few. Okay, we did the giants. Okay. Were the Amazon women real? Were the Amazon women real? Yes. Do they still exist today? Yes. Is it the same situation with like living in another realm? Yes. Okay. Was Robbie Mannheim the person who The Exorcist was based on? Oh my God. I didn't even realize it was like based on a true story. Was Robbie Mannheim really possessed? Oh, they started saying yes, and I'm like, Maybe they switched to no because I didn't want to hear that. Did you guys switch to no because I didn't want to hear that? No? Okay. Is anybody really possessed? Yes. Okay, we might have to explore that topic safely. I don't know. I don't know if I want to explore that topic because yeah, I don't really know much about that. I'm not sure I want to. Because to me, it sounds like possessed would be more like a mental illness or something. Is it more of a mental illness if someone's possessed? No. Ew. So really, okay, well, that's a whole nother topic. If you guys are interested in that, we can explore it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can do it safely, I'm assuming. Um, but let me know if you're interested in that. I'm not sure. Okay. So Robbie was really possessed. Okay, so they're saying no. Okay, so I think they did say no originally. Okay, so was he just a kid who played tricks to upset his mom and get attention? Yes. Oh my God. What? Maybe that's how he got to stay home from school, you know? Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Uh-uh. Okay. Yeah, Lob, what was that movie that was filmed near your house where you grew up? Oh, Amnesty Horror, remember that? Wasn't it based on a house near there? Okay. I should say Marcia and Jared too. Okay. Did the lost colony of Roanoke move south to Croatoan? Look at me. Croatoan Island. I mean, just even all those like words, I'm like, I don't even know what this is saying. I mean, I can't, my brain can't get wrapped around it. Okay, did this lost colony move south to Croatoan Island? So did the lost colony of Roanoke move south to Croatoan Island? Yes, which is now Hatteras Island. Yes. Okay. There was a follow-up question. Did they move inland and join another friendly tribe? No. Were they unalived by hostile local tribes? Oh no. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Is there truth to the myth that if you hear whistling in the Appalachian Mountains, you need to ignore and seek cover due to evil beings? No. Was that just made up to keep people out of the Appalachian Mountains? Yes. The only thing I know about Appalachian Mountains was one episode. Well, I don't even know if it was in Appalachia, but I think it was of oh shoot, now I can't remember. That is called menopause right there. Oh my gosh, I could do bloopers here. The X-Files. One episode of the X-Files. I watched all of the X-Files, but one episode. Just if anyone else watched it, I'm not gonna even say what it was. Did you watch the X-Files and do you know what I'm talking about? It has to do with a person on like a bed frame with rollers and went underneath the bed. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, oh, it was not good. It was not good. It was not. Okay. It was not good. It's making me cough. Okay. Are people living inside our hollow earth? I actually heard that there was like angels or spirits in there. Some kind of, so yes, they are. No, are there actual humans living inside our hollow earth? Oh my God, I should just scrap this whole thing. Hollow earth? No. Okay, so it's more spiritual beings? Yes. Okay. Is there an ET colony under the ice of Antarctica? What? Yes. Are they fibbing with us? Yes, there is. Okay. Is the moon hollow? No. Okay. It's not. The follow-up question is, are there humans working inside the moon? No. Are there any humans living on the moon? They sort of go yes, and then they're like, no. No. Is it true that long hair gives a person strength to connect with spirits? Well, then I better get growing my hair. No, you do not want to see me with long hair. One time we were in Vegas and there was like a wig stand and I tried on a wig and I was like, oh my God, that is why I don't have long hair. It's just, everybody has long hair, but it just doesn't work for my face. It just doesn't. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I had, the old perm and the longer hair down to here probably. The old perm hair, in high school, but okay. Is it true that humming can soothe a person's soul? Yes. Nice. And it's, think about it like, so my sister was over with my I have little stories about everything apparently today. My sister was over with my great nieces, and we were sleeping. My sister and I were sleeping in a king size bed together because my sister sleeps like this, literally like just like this. I mean, she doesn't move, so I wouldn't be able to sleep with her if she did. I mean, she doesn't move; she just sleeps like that the whole night. And anyways, we had one of the littles in our room with us in a peck and play. And she would cry a couple times in the middle of the night, and my sister would go, "It's okay. You're okay." It was so sweet. It was just so sweet. And it's her granddaughter, and who she has a very strong relationship with because they live next to each other, and so she cares for her. But just the soothing, it was like almost like a hum, right? Just the soothing, and right back to sleep she went. She just needed to hear, her voice. Oh, it was so sweet. Okay. Let's see. Was the movie Close Encounters based on a real incident? Yes. Was the movie written with assistance from spirit guides of whoever wrote that? Yes. Was it intended to get us sort of prepared? Yes. Wow. Well, it's been a long time. They haven't moved very quickly, but humanity is kind of expanding more now. I think it was a beginning. Remember E.T.? That was good too. When you see a small swirling, misty foggy cloud that shrouds a possible spacecraft, is this they're already saying yes. Is this a man-made craft? Yes. When you see a small, swirly, misty, foggy cloud that shrouds a small spacecraft, is this a man-made craft? Yes. Is it an ET made craft? No. I'm assuming somebody here has seen a small, swirling, misty, foggy cloud that shrouds that's just the cutest words, shrouds a possible spacecraft. That's funny. All right. Is there a UFO UAP event being planned called the Looking Glass event? What? Yes. Is it a real event? Or will it be a real event? Yes. The energy is not like totally over. Or is the event staged? Will the event be staged? No. How'd you hear about that? Okay, we'll see. Is the hacker group known as Anonymous fake? No. You guys, weren't they supposed to come out with a message? Are they still going to be coming out with something that will be detrimental to the F-45? I was going to say 47. I suppose it's time to start saying 47. The melon felon. Is there going to be something coming out still that's going to be detrimental to him? Yes. Okay. I thought they were going to come out early in July, but okay. Are we all a part of a matrix? Yes. Did the Mandela effect really happen? Yes. Was the fabled continent of Lemuria between the area of Japan and the U.S. West Coast a real place? Yes. Wide swing. Did Atlantis exist on Earth? Yes. Is Shangri-La a myth? Yes. You'll have to look that up. Shangri-La. SCANGRI-LA. You want me to look it up for you? I don't know if we all know what that is. Okay. So Shangri-La is a fictional place, a mystical, harmonious valley, first described in James Hilton's 1933 novel Lost Horizons. It represents a utopian paradise, a remote and idyllic place of peace and happiness. That sounds like heaven, actually. Okay, so they said it was not a real place, correct? Okay, they said it was a myth, I believe. Okay. Are there man-made pyramids submerged in Rock Lake near Atslin State Park in Wisconsin? No. Okay. Is it true that having Rh negative blood type with blue eyes means one has ET DNA? No. Or that you are a descendant of Jesus? Oh, yes. Descendant of Jesus. I think we talked about that in one of the Jesus videos too. Okay, are the Knights Templar and their quest real? Yes. Wow. Is it true that black cats are really good luck? No. Is it true that they're really bad luck? No. You know, it might be though. Would it be true if somebody believed they were? If somebody strongly believed a black cat was bad luck, would that attract bad luck to them because of their belief? Kind of, yes. So a law of because of manifestation? Yes. Okay, so that's interesting. Is Hogsworth a real wizard school? No. And not talking about the actual castle for the shoot. So no, there is no real Hogsworth wizarding school. Are there any wizards with the level of power as Merlin living on Earth right now? What? Okay, yes. So shouldn't we have so is there a wizarding school then on Earth? No. Is there a wizarding school in other realms? Yes. Okay. So I guess we didn't ask that. Is Hogsworth a real wizard school on another realm? No. Okay, so there is a wizarding school, but it's not called Hogsworth. Okay, so yes and yes. Okay, meaning yes, it's not called Hogsworth. Okay. Are there real-life subhumans on Earth today with abilities beyond normal limits? Yes. Wow. Okay, is there a fountain of youth? Well, of course there is. I've been to it. Yes, there is. Is it in St. Augustine, Florida? No. Okay. Interesting. I can't remember. There's a place in France, right? My brother-in-law went to, with his first wife, she had cancer. And actually, they weren't married yet. I don't think they were married yet. But he was dating, no, they were just friends. And she had cancer, and they went to this place. I think it was in France or it was in England. I can't remember. I think it was in France. And it was where like there was holy water and you could go into this area. And he said, you know, you would go in, they had like curtains and stuff, and then it was water from the ground. It was spring water coming up from the ground. And she was healed. Like it literally healed her. So that would be a fountain of youth, I would think, but apparently not in St. Augustine. I've been there. Anyone else been there? Just, I mean, St. Augustine, but to the fountain of youth. So I'm sure I probably even bought a little bottle of it or something. It was a long time ago. So, all right, you guys, let me know. We can do a part 3 and 4 if you have more myths. But I definitely also, if you have urban legends that we were talking about in part 1, at the end of part 1, when I started talking about urban legends, if there's urban legends you have, put them in the comments too, because we can check those out. That would be fun. Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.